From the team you can trust, this is breaking news from News 8.
We are following breaking news this morning. The Prime Minister of Japan announcing a COVID state of emergency for Tokyo, with the Olympics opening in just 2 weeks.
The country currently dealing with a COVID outbreak. The International Olympic Committee has not yet commented on the impact, the implication of this state of emergency declaration. We will continue to follow this breaking story.
New this morning, police investigating a crash overnight in the area of South Goodman Street in Rochester. Officers responding to this area around 2 o'clock this morning. When they arrived, they say the vehicle had been overturned. No reports of any injuries. Police say there were reports of gunfire at the time of that crash, but no one was hit. The investigation continues. Well, President Biden is set to speak about Afghanistan today, days after American troops pulled out of their main military base 20 years after entering the country.
Joined this morning again by Washington correspondent Anna Wernicke. Anna, good morning. What is the White House saying about the U.S. getting involved in Afghanistan again if things begin to escalate?
Good morning. Well, the White House is saying that if things do start to escalate, that it will ultimately be up to the Afghanistan government to defend themselves, and as well as the surrounding countries in that region. They say that the U.S. will provide some support, but ultimately they will continue this process of withdrawing all the American troops from the country. Right now, 90% of American troops have been withdrawn. President Biden will speak about this later today and what type of support they are talking about in the future. We can expect him to address later today when he speaks about this. Pretty much for the first time since he announced that troops will begin withdrawing. This is something that the White House says that is very important. Top of President Biden's agenda is to make sure that troops are withdrawn by September 11th. That's the deadline that President Biden has given for full withdrawal. There will be 650 troops and soldiers that will remain in Afghanistan, primarily to protect the U.S. Embassy, but for the most part, all troops will be withdrawn by September 11th. The Pentagon did say earlier this week that we are ahead of that schedule, and so far 90% of troops have been withdrawn.
All right, Anna, thank you so much. We'll be watching today. The U.S. announcing Friday it vacated its biggest airfield in the country ahead of a final withdrawal the Pentagon says will be completed by the end of August.
Elsewhere, former President Donald Trump announcing a class action lawsuit against the big tech companies Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter to stop what he is calling the illegal and shameful censorship of the American people. The former president himself is banned from Facebook and Twitter over his posts involving the January 6th attacks on the U.S. Capitol. President Trump says this is the first of many lawsuits to come.
And former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani now banned from practicing law in Washington, D.C. An attorney disciplinary committee said its decision is due to evidence that Giuliani made false statements to courts, lawmakers, and the public regarding the outcome of the 2020 presidential election. Giuliani was recently banned from practicing in New York State for similar reasons.
Well, Haiti's president assassinated in his home and his wife seriously injured yesterday morning. Police say officers in Haiti engaged in a gun battle that left at least 4 mercenaries dead. Two others are in custody. The attack has prompted more uncertainty in the unstable and impoverished Caribbean nation.
Along the East Coast, more than 60 million Americans are in the path of rain and wind as Tropical Storm Elsa marches north. At least one person is dead and tens of thousands are without power in Florida as the Carolinas brace for the brunt of the storm later this morning. Florida officials say the damage caused by that storm is extensive.
There are reports of flooded roads and trees down, and there have been reports of debris falling on people's homes. There are more than 10,000 restoration personnel prepared to respond to these outages as soon as it's safe to do so.
And parts of the East Coast are also under a tornado watch as Elsa continues on its path. Experts say while the storm is weakening over land, it's still unpredictable at this point.
Well, in nearby Surfside, Florida, Tropical Storm Elsa impacting cleanup efforts for the past several days. Miami-Dade officials now say they have shifted from search and rescue efforts to recovery efforts. They do not believe there are any signs of life under the rubble at this point. 54 people have been confirmed dead after that building collapse and 86 are still missing.
Unthinkable tragedy, no matter how many times you see that footage. All right, back here at home, we are looking at, it's about 62 degrees out there right now, and we're going to see a little bit of rain, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I know you two prefer usually 70 to start off the morning, so maybe a bit cooler for you guys. That's exactly where we are. 64 in Penn, Canisius, 64. Livonia, 63 degrees. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. It'll take a while till we get to the 70s, but eventually we will get there. If you're trying to get around to golfing today, it's going to be tough this afternoon. I would focus on the morning round if you can. The Thursday afternoon golf leagues may get either postponed or canceled because of the rain showers this afternoon. If you got a baseball game, maybe going to want to watch out. Keep your eye to the sky with those showers and storms. We'll have a check at the weekend forecast at the end of the show.
All right, James, thank you. Got an eye on the roads as well this morning with our sunrise traffic. Mentioned it just a couple of minutes ago. Otis Street in Rochester, there was an earlier accident there. It is now clear. 490 and 590 on time. There is an accident on 390 north at exit 20 as well.
Well, if you're looking for a good workout, the Rochester Public Market is offering free weekly yoga. Yoga on the Bricks started last year during the pandemic, and it's back for the second year.
Carmela Boykin is at the Public Market this morning with more on what folks can expect. Carmela, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. If you're looking to start the morning with some zen, calm vibes, I'm at Shed D at the Rochester Public Market, where the market will be offering free yoga starting at 9:30 every Thursday. I spoke with instructor Josh Zimmerman, who says the yoga is for anyone of all ages and all levels.
For anybody who has a little seed, like maybe this is a good thing for me, throw out the rest of the stories and just show up and feel the benefit.
The Public Market's assistant supervisor, Kelly McBride, says she's ready for Yoga on the Bricks to return.
We're excited to bring it back and get everyone together and get to enjoy the market and yoga together, which is a pretty great combo.
And the classes are set to run until the first week of October or longer if there's interest. It's a great way to start the morning right. Reporting in Rochester, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Mark?
Thanks, Carmela. The Public Market, by the way, is open Tuesday and Thursday, 6 a.m. to 1, and Saturday, 5 a.m. to 3. The yoga class is each Thursday starting at 9:30 in the morning. All right, let's get a look at the GRE Morning Business Report now. Spectrum will hold a drive-through hiring event coming up today. The company plans to hire up to 190 customer service reps at its newly converted Spectrum Mobile Call Center. The event will take place at the call center on Mount Hope Avenue in Rochester from 2 to 6. For more information, visit jobs.spectrum.com.
Global air travel continues to lag behind domestic recovery. According to the International Air Transport Association, worldwide travel demand was 63% lower in May compared to pre-pandemic levels. Global flights continue to be affected by ongoing restrictions, including testing and quarantine requirements.
Well, more than $600,000 in fines have been handed out to unruly passengers on planes this year. That, according to the FAA. The majority of the disruptive travelers were people who refused to comply with mask mandates. Some of the disorderly conduct over masks escalated into shouting matches and, in some cases, physical altercations.
Very disturbing.
Yeah. Yikes.
On an airplane, and you see a controversy break out. Never fun.
No. Well, is there ever any controversy with the kids in the back seat when you're driving?
Perhaps.
I mean, when they were in the car with me, now they don't really ride with me much. You know,
no.
I've got one that's driving, and
okay.
You know. Yeah. But yes.
Yeah,
they're doing their own thing now.
Right. I get some screaming sometimes in the back.
Oh,
if
your
it's
little
feed
one,
time,
of course.
And we're not close to home, so.
Luke, when he was little, he used to throw his Matchbox cars at my head while I was driving, so we had to take those away.
Okay, there you go. Well, hopefully you don't have to deal with too much of that this morning. Just a little bit of patchy fog out there that we're going to keep an eye out for. A News 8 8-day forecast on your screen. Rain this afternoon. Grab your umbrella. We've got it today. Things dry out tomorrow. And obviously tomorrow, breaking down the weekend forecast. Saturday looks like the better day.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update coming up in 30 minutes. CBS This Morning is coming up next. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.